Hello, stamping friends. Thank you for stopping by. I'm Terri Hartley at Rustic Barn Cards. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Iowa. Today, I'm going to use one of our brand new stamps sets in our new annual catalog called Bird's Eye View. When I saw that stamp set, it's so cute. I'm going to be doing some paper piercing, so I hope that you'll like the cards. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing by clicking that subscribe button. And if you click the bell, you'll be notified when I upload videos. And I usually upload, or I'm here live on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Central, although you can watch me at your convenience. Okay, let's turn the camera down and let's start stamping. Okay, so I wanted to share with you about my monthly kit together, and all you need to do is place an order with me for any kit this month of June, and then you'll be invited to join myself and Connie from Canada, from Great Stamping with Connie, and we'll have a Zoom kit party. So again, just order, and it can be any kit, and also we invite all of our Paper Pumpkin subscribers too. So if you're one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, then you always receive an email about joining the kit together that we have each month. If you'd like to join us in July, then go ahead and place your order. Use this host code, and it can be any kit that we have. And we have a lot of fun on our monthly kit party. Speaking of a kit, I have ordered our new kit, but it hasn't arrived yet. But we have a new BoHo Beach Kit. It makes 8 cards. It's $22. Here is the order number. And just beautiful cards, perfect for summertime. Enjoy your day, sit back and relax. And then, of course, you always have extras left over where you can make some alternative cards too. And the last thing I want to talk to you about is free shipping. Yes, tomorrow, Wednesday, June 21st, 2023, one day only, free shipping. And you can contact me at my Gmail, or here is my shop link to shop with me. But also in the description, you will find a link you can just click on that also includes the host code. Now, the free shipping is on qualifying orders of $75 or more in the United States. A perfect time to grab that stamp set that's on your wish list, maybe a kit, and join me for my Kit Together party in July, or some crafting supplies that you need. So again, free shipping tomorrow, Wednesday, June 21st, one day only. All right, well, today we're going to use this bird's eye view, and I'm so excited because I just think it's so cute. I saw this and I just had to buy it. Notice, though, that it doesn't have any sentiments, so you can choose any stamp set that you have for, your sentiments and your greetings. And I'm going to use the greetings from Pansy Patch. So I'm going to use a greeting from this, but you could use any stamp set that you have. And then we're going to need, I'm going to use deckled rectangle dies, and that's going to be the 4th from the largest. 3 ink colors. So we're going to use Blueberry Bushel, Granny Apple Green, and Berry Burst. So those are the 3 ink colors that we're going to use. And I'm going to be using some new Designer Series paper. And don't forget, for the entire month of June, 13 packs of our Designer Series paper is on sale. And this is one of the 13 that's on sale, the Glorious Gingham. So I'm using Glorious Gingham, and you receive 8 sheets of 6x6 of each of these colors. This is Blueberry Bushel, and lemon lime twist. Berry burst. Pecan pie. And this one here, I'm going to have to cheat and look on the back. And it is Pretty Peacock. Gosh, I should have known that, right? So you get 8 sheets of these 5 different colors. So, and I love gingham. Again, the Designer Series paper is discounted 15% for the month of June. And it's not the specialty paper, but it's almost all of the others. All right, well, today we're going to start with a card base. And the card base is 4 1/4 by 11. And this is crumb cake. And then I have basic white that we are going to just layer right inside our card base. And our basic white card base, this measures 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm going to place that right in here. Now, if I was going to stamp a sentiment or a greeting inside, I would definitely stamp that first before I added, just in case if I made a mistake, then I can just start again, right? Okay, we're going to lay this aside. Now we're going to do some stamping. So I'm going to bring in our basic white. Before we do any stamping, we're going to go ahead and bring in our die cut. We're going to die cut the deckled rectangle. I usually use our small cut and emboss machine, but I'm going to bring in the very well loved, as you can see, cut and emboss. And just going to place our die. And the smooth is toward me. If you're a new stamper, sometimes you'd like, which way does the die go, right? So the smooth part toward you. And here we go. So now we can do some stamping, and I'm going to bring in the berry burst, and we're going to stamp with our little bird. Now this is photopolymer, so I could have grabbed the Stampin' Paris mat, but I didn't, so I think we'll be okay. I'm going to stamp the bird right over on the left-hand side. There we go. And then I'm going to bring in some gingham paper, and this is our blueberry bushel, and we have 2 sides. I'm going to use this side, and I'm going to bring our bird back. I'm going to go ahead and ink it back up in berry burst, and then I'm just going to stamp it on the Designer Series paper. Okay. I'm bringing in our snips, and I'm just going to cut the wing. And I'm going to cut right on the line. So I'm cutting the outline. You can see I had another one stamped there that I was making some other cards. So you do want to cut right on the line. And this is our paper piercing. So we're not doing a lot, but we're doing a little bit of paper piercing. And then I'm going to place the wing right on here. So bring in our glue. And we'll just adhere this, add a little bit. And we'll place that on the wing. Now I could definitely color our bird, but I'm just going to add the gingham for the wing. And then I'm going to bring in blueberry bushel, and we're going to add some glasses. So as I find his little glasses. So we have 2 pairs of glasses in our stamp set. It looks like I didn't put that on a block, so we'll just do that right now. And then we'll ink this up. And we will put his glasses on. How cute is that? Okay, I'm finished with the blueberry bushel and the berry burst, but I'm going to use Granny Apple Green for our sentiment. And wishing you a little happiness just because you're you. So we'll ink this up in Granny Apple Green, and we're going to stamp that right over here to the right. And it looks like I could have moved my bird over just a little bit, but we will put this, I think I'll do it down just a little bit. Just trying, oh, that will work. Just have to commit, right? All right, wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you. Now let's go ahead and lay this aside, and we're going to bring in a layer of berry burst, and this is cut at 5 1/8 by 3 5/8. And then I'm going to bring in another piece of Designer Series paper that's cut at 5 by 3 3/4. And of course, we could use this side or this side, but I'm going to use this side, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and add some adhesive to our Designer Series paper and layer this on that cardstock. So it's really a small, just barely larger than the Designer Series paper, but gives a little bit of color behind there. So get that lined up. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in some linen thread. So I'm going to bring in some linen thread, and we're going to wrap this around the cardstock layer and the Designer Series paper. And then we're going to make a little bow. I think I have too much there, so we'll pull this back a little bit. All right. And then I'm just going to kind of put it right here. So I'm going to pull it as taut as I can. It'll loosen up a little bit. And then just tie a bow here on the side. And I'm going to take my snips. I really like linen thread. I use that a lot. And then I'm going to just pull on these strings to bring make a little bit smaller bow. So I'm hanging on to the middle. And then you can kind of twist that around. You can kind of play with that and get it like you want. And you can even put a glue dot if you want to on your bow. And I might trim that after we get our card put together. Okay, so I'm going to kind of put that in the middle. And then we're going to bring, actually before we add that, we're going to bring our card base back in. And then we're going to go ahead and adhere our card base. I have one other card to show you that using this stamp set. I used a different bird from the stamp set, a bird's eye view, and I also used gingham, but a different color, just to show you some different ways you can use this stamp set. Okay, let's see if we get it lined up. Okay, now we're going to bring this layer back that we stamped on, and let me grab some dimensionals, and I'm going to put one in each corner. And you could just stop right there, but I think I will also put one at the top and one at the bottom. So 6, 3 across the top and 3 on the bottom. Take off those backings. Bring this back and line it up. And then let's go ahead and bring our new in-color dots in. I'm on my second pack. I just love these in-color dots. And this is Moody Mauve, but we're going to use Moody Mauve. Even though we used Berry Burst, I think that Moody Mauve will work just fine. And I think on this card, I'm going to put 2 right up here. And then we will put one right down here. Okay, so here is our quick and easy card. Wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you. And the card that I made previously, but I don't believe I showed you before we started, is right here. Only I just used one of the Moody Mauve. And then I stamped my bird just a little bit more to the left. And so I was able to get that in just a little bit more, up a little bit. The sentiment, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Now, for the other card I told you that I made using different colors is right here. And I stamped another bird in our stamp set, Bird's Eye View. Did the paper piercing. I used the Lemon Lime Designer Series paper, and I used the back side. So this is larger gingham. This is smaller. I used Poppy Parade for the ink for the sentiment, and I use Boho Blue, and this is Berry Burst here. So these are my cards for today. I hope that you like them. I would love for you to leave me a comment. Do you like the Berry Burst, or do you like the Lemon Lime Twist better? I hope that you like this card. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate that. I hope I've given you some ideas for the stamp set Bird's Eye View. Don't forget, if you place an order for any kit, and we have, I believe, 25, 30 kits now in our store. So there's, or if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you're already being invited to our Zoom party. But if you're not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, give that a try. Again, I'm Terri Hartley. Have a great week. I'll see you next Tuesday at 1 p.m. Central. Bye for now.